Hey everyone, and welcome back to Going Places. We are Eric and Jacobus, and today we are super excited to take you along on our weekend adventure in the vibrant and beautiful city of Madrid. So grab a snack, sit back, and let's dive into the fun. Okay, so all ready and set. Just bought myself a hamburger and a water while I wait for my flight to board, and then I'm off to Madrid where I'll meet up with Jacobus. Good morning from chilly Madrid. First morning here. Just landed this morning at 5 o'clock. It's about quarter to 10. Yeah, just going to explore a little bit. First things first, guys. Madrid has stolen our hearts. With its lively energy and its rich culture, the moment we landed, we knew this weekend was going to be epic. We spent the morning strolling through the charming streets of Madrid, immersing ourselves in the local vibes and indulging in some delicious food and drinks. It's the perfect way to start the day in Madrid. We quickly fell in love with the beautiful leafy green streets and old architecture of the Spanish capital. So I am currently at the botanical gardens here in Madrid called the Real Jardin Botanica. Just entered now and I'm gonna take a bit of a walk. I always love to go to botanical gardens when I visit cities. Some record rains that was experienced in Madrid the previous night, our Retiro Park was closed, so we decided to get our green fix in anyway by exploring the botanical gardens of Madrid. These gardens are really a beautiful place to spend the morning, but we were surprised that there were no option available anywhere inside the park to get something to drink or eat. Not too far from the botanical gardens, you can find the impressive Mayor Square, encamped in huge stately buildings and surrounded with a vast choice of places to eat and drink something. Of course, a trip to Madrid wouldn't be complete without indulging in some authentic Spanish tapas. We found a lot of hidden gems in Madrid and the flavors were absolutely mind-blowing. From patatas bravas to gambas al aioli, our taste buds were on a roller coaster of delight. But seriously, as these visuals show, we had really delicious food here in Madrid and we did not have to take out a second bond to afford these delicacies. After refueling with some amazing food, we decided to explore the city's rich history. The Royal Palace is an absolute must visit, with its stunning architecture and breathtaking views of Madrid. We were lucky enough to be there as the change of guard took place. Of course, Puerto del Sol, the bustling heart of the city, where you can feel the pulse of Madrid's vibrant atmosphere. Here is also the springboard where you can walk in any direction and find some interesting place to do some shopping therapy. Madrid has this magical way of making you lose track of time. So here we are catching the sun at the breathtaking Retiro Park. It's serene, peaceful and a perfect way to wrap up an unforgettable day in Madrid. As you walk from one point to the next in Madrid, there are interesting shops, markets, squares or buildings around every next corner you take.
So, 1.55 trillion kilometers walking, but yeah, it's good.
No, actually only 1.5 kilometers up to now.
Really?
Yes. And
Not sure.
we're about 400 meters away from Mayor Square, or Plaza Mayor, something like that.
We'll see.
We've got a little, it's like a Turkish or Middle Eastern market in front of us. This is the Opera House, and this is the square at the Opera House. And basically, that's where we are now.
For me, there's a Starbucks.
Oh.
most famous market in Madrid is the Mercado de San Miguel. Its central location, gorgeous architecture, and offerings of food from across Spain make it a popular and not to be missed stop for visitors to Madrid. Another interesting thing to do in Madrid is to visit the Museum of Illusions. This is a fun and immersive experience for both young and old. The one really funny incident we had was trying to walk in the vortex tunnel. It will drive you mad because it seems impossible to bring your body in balance through this rotating cylinder while you are actually walking on a completely stable and flat surface. See the clip a bit later of Jacobus walking through this rotating cylinder. It is funny. We were also very surprised and lucky to see a lot of sheep and traditionally clad people in central Madrid. Apparently that is an old tradition called La Canada Real, which has been a pathway for sheep since ancient times, and the La Puerta del Sol is right in the middle of the Madrid city center. Finally, we had to give art a place in our weekend itinerary of Madrid by visiting the Prado Museum. We just started to film some footage when we were admonished and asked to not film anything. I found that strange since all other museums I visited in Europe cities never had a problem with cameras or cell phones. And that's a wrap. Our weekend in Madrid. I hope you enjoyed this adventure as much as we did. If you've been to Madrid or dream of visiting, leave a comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel adventures. Until next time, adios, Madrid.
I can say.
Good morning. Old Madrid, still, it is now 8:15 and it's only starting to become light now. The sun is not up yet.
Yeah, and it's cold.
Yeah, so Madrid, I find this strange that it's like everything is at least an hour, maybe 2 hours behind schedule than what we would be used to. But Madrid was surprisingly a nice city. I really enjoyed the stay here.
Yeah, very nice. Ooh. Sat on a wet patch. Wet bum.
Yeah. So we're standing at a small balcony where we stay.
Like across there.
Yeah, similar to that. A bit about 2 kilometers from the center of Madrid. But it's still a very vibey area, and streets are busy and a lot of little shops. So it's quite a nice area to stay in. I don't know what the area is called, but anyway, it's a nice area.
San Bernardo, I don't know.
Yeah, the station is called San Bernardo.
Yeah, it is. I think it's the area. No, it's something else.
Yeah. What was your impressions of what stood out of Madrid?
I don't know. It's just nice and efficient, and everything works. So good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice place. It's the only thing I would maybe mention is that not a lot of people actually knows English. It's definitely a bit of a struggle to speak to the people, but yeah, you can communicate. There's ways and means.
Surprisingly.
At least like the metro and everything like that, you can either change the things to English, so that's not a problem.
Yeah. So yeah, it was quite surprisingly that a lot of people do not speak. Well, actually, almost no one speaks English that's local here. I mean, most of the cities we stayed in before was at least some people could speak English, and especially people that were on the service industry. But yeah, just no one. It was quite surprising.
No Spanglish.
No, well, a little bit, but it's a bit of a struggle. I used Google Translate quite a few times just to get by. We visited quite a few nice areas. The Retiro Park, the botanical gardens. We walked the city streets, Sol Square, the Mayor Square. We went to the Prado Museum. We had lots of good food. That's the one thing I can say of Madrid, is the food was really, really good. Everywhere we had something to eat was really good. And I would say that, again, do not go to the most central touristy place to go and eat. Just a little bit out of the way. That looks slightly busy, but looks authentic and like it's been there for a long time.
Patatas bravas.
we had lots of tapas anyway, lots of tapas, and it really, really was good. And sangria, I know it's cliche, but I really, really enjoyed the sangria. Yeah. So anyway, we're almost on our way now to the next stop, which would be Barcelona. See you soon.